Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Trey Turner at the plate. And we're underway in Baltimore. The changeup missing. Ball one. Rogers in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Outside corner, there's a strike. Turner wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 3-1. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Payoff pitch. That's smashed towards center. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base-clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. On the ground, right side. What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Bryce Harper.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. Two down, nobody on.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Did not go. Swing and a slow roller. Jackson. The throw to first. Harper retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles due up in the first. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
high fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Alonso in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at first, one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Alonso stands at first with one out.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The 2-2 on the way. And there's a ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Lizardo, the pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Just off the inside edge. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
First and second, 2 outs. Christian Encarnacion Strand now at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, two outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball 2.
Next
Ball
one
3.
just misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Three-two. That one
Take your
misses.
bait. Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Hurry.
No score here in the second. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a ground ball to first, but it kicks foul. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one fouled off. This one chopped to first. Goes to second for one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Ball outside.
And the 1-0. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And it's safe.
He's in there.
It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit.
Mayo.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball one.
And that's the strikeout looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
In the air, right field. Out number 2.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Jeremiah.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Crawford moving under it. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go.
Leading
Top
off
of
for
the third,
Philadelphia,
scoreless
center
game.
fielder, Justin Crawford.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one, he does.
The 1-1. This one popped up, and that goes foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Ball one.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's to third. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Trey Turner now. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Grounder might be two. Throws to Henderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's your 1. Pulls that one foul.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Step off, throw to first, and Turner's back in. Top of the third, no score. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Harper at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off.
They're being just too aggressive at the plate right now. They clearly wanted to go for it early in this one, but it's mostly just resulted in swings and misses. Maybe it's time to slow things down just a little bit.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the Orioles catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Yep.
That
That's a ball.
misses, and it's 1-1. Off the
Ball
mark
three.
there, and the count is 3-1. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
That's
No.
off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Out towards right center field. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Strike.
Two down, nobody on. Strike two.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Fouled off. He was late. Out to short. Henderson. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's a strike.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tavares on his way over, has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. No, that's a ball. Too low.
And that's
Ball,
downstairs. And that's ball 3. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the fourth, Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Henderson.
Foul ball there. Swing and a foul straight back. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Yeah.
O'Neill in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. On the ground,
Foul ball.
and foul ball. The 0-2. Oh, look at the stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Orioles.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Encarnacion Strand.
At the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No. Hee-haw. Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back now at Oriole Park, and now for the Phillies, Brian De La Cruz.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Here's a 3-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 3-1. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Trying to bunt his way on. And
That's a
it
foul
goes
ball.
just foul. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. In the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it.
Foul.
Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso.
That's an out.
And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Philadelphia.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Ball.
On the ground to third.
That's
And
foul.
that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle. Jackson tosses to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Still nothing on the scoreboard for them after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo.
You know, these
Yeah.
Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
0-2 now. That one ripped. Takes it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
And a couple of quick outs. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Jackson
No,
in the box
too
now
low.
as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Ball. No.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air center field. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Trey Turner
Leading
will
off
hit
for the
next.
Phillies, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-1. Fought off foul. Outside low. Yeah, the count 1-2. Stays alive. And that just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
No.
Here we go, Trevor.
See right.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So Harper stands in. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball down low.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside. That's out to center field. O'Neill on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th. Now the Orioles catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Chadwick Trump.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Lizardo, the pitch. On the ground to the left. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman,
Here's Pete Alonso, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
now pitching.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 48.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ball outside.
The lefty, the 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, right side, Taveras. On the move to the alley. And there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we still have no score. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 7th, Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Henderson.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball.
Got him swinging. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Fouled off left side. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Designated hitter, Christian.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
No.
And that's
No,
off
that's
the
a ball.
outside edge, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's
Ball 3.
outside. 3-1 now.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. And he walked
Ball
him.
4 outside.
And the go-ahead
Take your
run
base.
is on base.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Encarnacion Strand around second, headed for third. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Luzardo will depart, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching for
Chase Sugar comes on now.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Here's Leody Taveras. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Orioles strand a couple. Still no score.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Leading off for Philadelphia, right fielder Brian De La Cruz.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 now. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Lined into right. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa, 1 for 2.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Ball 1.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Two down, nobody on. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 2-1 on the way. Now one missed. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The kick, the 3-2. And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 8th. Jeremiah Jackson now at the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Orion Kirkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Meza warming up as well. On the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Chadwick Trump.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find the zone.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Marsh on the move, racing back. And it hooks foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Chop back up the middle. He flips it to second in time. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Baltimore, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Fouled off. He was late. And he'll one. And that one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Ball one to Bryce. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 2-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Just missed. Alec Bohm on deck for the Phils. The 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And here comes Alec Bohm. That one in there across the letters.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
To the left side, but it is well foul. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Good job to fight that one off. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Here's a 2-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it falls. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Here comes Bohm around third. The 2nd run scores. It's a 2-run double. It's 2-0.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yennier Cano out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Andrew Kittredge.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now here is Brandon Marsh. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Real Muto around third. In comes the run from second.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Brian De La Cruz.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out. Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Wells getting ready to go. Number 66 getting loose as well.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 1-2.
No,
Really nice
outside.
slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 3 and the Orioles nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Joan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Alonso.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Duran is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And another ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Next pitch is outside. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about. When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Next pitch is outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a 3-1 on the way. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot, and just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 3. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside. And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. That one missed. Outside low. And a full countdown. Christian Encarnacion Strand waiting on deck for the Orioles. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Just missed. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
So they're down to their final out. And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo.
Ball one.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that is downstairs. Ball three.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
The 3-1. They're down to their final strike. And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Joan Duran is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tim Meza.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Next offering is down low. Ball one. And downstairs. Swing and a foul out of play. Step off throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.